Ambient piano chords and soft, stirring strings begin. The screen reveals a quiet, early morning cityscape, empty sidewalks, the gentle glow of streetlights fading with sunrise. The narrator's voice is calm but laden with introspection. Narrator. Have you ever felt like you're watching life from behind a pane of glass? Like every moment is vivid and brimming with meaning, but the rest of the world only skims the surface? In a realm where smiles mask hidden storms and every laugh hides a silent sigh, you've discovered that deep emotions aren't celebrated, they're misunderstood. Today we explore the unseen weight of feeling different in a world that prefers the obvious. Visual, a lone figure walking along an empty street at dawn. Their shadow, long and solitary, stretches across the pavement. You are here. You exist in a place where the chatter is constant, yet the conversation is hollow. Every day. You blend in like everyone else. Yet inside, you are a universe of thoughts, emotions, and questions that few ever see. The world, it seems, is designed for quick glances and fleeting interactions, not for the deep, intricate dance of a soul that senses more. Narrator. Imagine waking up each day with a mind that is both an ocean and a storm. Every detail around you isn't just noticed, it's felt. A simple conversation becomes layered with nuance. A silent moment unfolds into an entire narrative. Yet when you try to share that inner life, you're met with blank looks or feigned interest. Instead of feeling understood, you're left with a gnawing emptiness. The isolation of someone whose thoughts are too profound for everyday dialogue. Visual, a close-up of droplets on a window pane, each drop capturing a tiny refracted world. Inside. You see the beauty in small things, a dewdrop sparkling in the early light, the soft hum of leaves in a gentle breeze, and with that beauty comes a bitter realization. Not everyone sees what you see. Not everyone hears the silent music that plays in moments of quiet. And this, my friend, is the burden of depth, narrator. For those of us who feel intensely, every sensation is heightened, every emotion magnified. The laughter of strangers can feel like a distant murmur when compared to the roaring symphony of your inner world. Your heart beats not just with life, but with the awareness of every joy, every sorrow, every unspoken truth that thrums beneath the surface. Yet in a world that thrives on expediency and surface-level exchanges, such depth often goes unnoticed. You find yourself standing on the fringes of conversations, nodding along while your mind roams vast landscapes far beyond the immediate moment. Even as others share their quick fixes and trivial victories, you remain lost in thought, wondering if anyone else carries the same secret universe within. Visual. A slow-motion scene of a crowd moving through a busy street, each person a blur of activity, while one individual pauses, looking thoughtfully at a mural on a building. You're quiet. Strength is often invisible to those caught up in the fast-paced current of daily life. They want a quick laugh, a simple compliment, a momentary distraction. But you crave real connection, the kind that dives into the meaning behind words and the soul behind smiles. You long to be seen, not just looked at, to be understood, not just noticed. Narrator. It's as though you carry a secret, a hidden library of intricate stories and emotions that no one else seems to read. Each day you gather moments like precious manuscripts, storing them away in a vast inner archive. And while the world celebrates brevity, you live in the fullness of experience, where every whisper of the wind and every shadow holds a chapter of its own. But here's the paradox. This incredible well of feeling can also isolate you. When you try to connect, your truth is too vast for casual conversation. Deep thoughts are often met with puzzled stares or swept aside by the distractions of a busy mind. As a result, you learn to mute the language of your soul, to condense your experiences into digestible pieces, pieces that never quite capture the entirety of what you are. Visual. A person journaling by candlelight, their pen gliding over paper, each word a reflection of their innermost musings. And so you become adept at showing a mask that smiles brightly in public, even as it conceals the weight of every passing thought. It's a delicate balancing act, a dance between two worlds, the one everyone sees and the one that lives in the silence of your heart. With every interaction, a piece of your true self remains in the shadows, longing to be acknowledged, understood, celebrated. Narrator. There is a beauty in this duality, a bittersweet elegance in living with both the visible and the unseen. For those who carry vast oceans of feelings, the world may seem shallow, but within you lies an endless depth of wonder. It is a gift, and yet sometimes a curse, to be so attuned to the hidden layers of existence. Take a moment. Close your eyes, and imagine a calm lake at twilight. On its surface, the water is still, a mirror of simplicity. But beneath, currents move in silent complexity. That is you, calm on the surface, yet tumultuous and profound below. It is in this hidden world where true emotions live. It is here that art, poetry, and truth are forged. Visual. The camera pans slowly over a serene lake under a twilight sky, then shifts to reveal the swirling currents beneath its placid surface. In a society that celebrates the quick and the fleeting, you've become a keeper of deeper truths. And while many may dismiss your sensitivity as too much, remember, it is this very quality that sets you apart. It is the spark that lights a fire within those rare moments of genuine connection. Moments when someone dares to look past the surface, narrator. So today, as you join me on this journey, let's embrace the beauty and the burden of being different. Let's honor the strength it takes to carry a universe inside. Because while the world may prefer its shallow reflections, the true magic lies in the depths that no one sees. The music swells ever so slightly, inviting the listener into a deeper state of reflection. And remember, if you feel it all, if you live with a heart that knows too much, you are not alone. There are countless souls out there, quietly kindred, whose silent storms mirror your own. Though they may be unseen, their presence is felt in every silent exchange, every lingering gaze, every heartfelt pause. Stay with me as we continue to peel back the layers and explore the very essence of what it means to be deeply alive in a world that often forgets to look beyond the surface. Visual. The screen slowly fades to black as soft music carries the emotion forward, leaving the viewer with a lingering sense of curiosity and introspection. A brief pause, allowing the audience to absorb the words as the music gently fades. Narrator, softly but with conviction. This is just the beginning. There's a world beneath the everyday, a realm of unspoken truths and hidden depths, and in the next part, we'll delve even further into the cost of carrying such a profound inner life. Stay with us. End of section 1. One question remains, echoing as the screen goes dark. What hidden truths will you discover when you dare to look beneath the surface? A slow, solemn violin begins to play as the screen fades in on a landscape at dusk. A solitary figure standing at the edge of a cliff, watching the horizon dissolve into twilight. Narrator, with measured, reflective tone. Every gift comes with its hidden price. When you're the one who feels too much, the cost of carrying your inner world can feel almost unbearable. In every heartbeat, there's an echo of both wonder and weariness, an unspoken toll exacted on the ones who dwell in depth. Visual. The camera slowly pans over a quiet, deserted park where fallen leaves whisper over cracked pavement. A figure sits on a bench, lost in thoughts that seem to stretch farther than the open sky. You see the world with eyes that never rest. Every smile is layered with sorrow. Every moment of beauty is interlaced with a hint of despair. It is a life of constant motion, a swirling dance of emotion that leaves little room for stillness. When you live with such intensity, even joy can come at a steep price, as it is often inextricably linked to pain. For the one who explores the depths, the cost is not measured in currency or time. It's measured in moments missed and dreams postponed. There are days when your heart feels too vast for the narrow confines of ordinary conversation. Days when silence becomes both a refuge and a prison. Visual, a montage of scenes, rain streaming down a window, a candle flickering in darkness, and a person journaling feverishly by lamplight. Every conversation becomes a negotiation, a balancing act between revealing too much and drowning in your own truth. You yearn to share the vastness inside you, to bridge the chasm between what you feel and what others are willing to understand. Yet, opening up means exposing scars and secrets that you have guarded for so long. It is in these moments that you realize how heavy the mantle of depth truly is. Your thoughts are as rich as midnight, but they come with shadows that linger even in the brightest daylight. And the more you dig into the layers of your existence, the more acutely you feel the weight of every unspoken word and every emotion that remains unshared. Visual. A close-up of hands clenching and unclenching, as if holding an invisible weight. The imagery is raw and evocative. Carrying depth often means living with loneliness, the solitude that is born not from a lack of company, but from the absence of those who truly understand. In a room full of chatter and laughter, your inner life speaks in a language few can comprehend. They may smile at your words, nod politely, then quickly move on to the next triviality. But your heart echoes with meaning that remains unanswered. There is a quiet agony in knowing that your capacity for love, for insight, for sorrow, and for joy is vast. So vast that it outpaces the world's ability to hold it. You discover that connections are fleeting when measured against the infinite corridor of your inner universe. Like stars scattered across an endless night, the souls that mirror your depth are rare and precious, and sometimes heartbreakingly unreachable. Visual. Nighttime cityscape with twinkling lights, contrasted with the solitary figure sitting alone at a window, lost in thought. This cost is invisible. It leaves no scars on the skin, only deep etchings upon the soul. It tells of nights spent awake, wrestling with the enormity of existence, and days shrouded in the quiet grief of unmet understanding. It is the quiet pain of knowing that your way of experiencing the world is a double-edged sword. It is both your most extraordinary gift and the source of your most enduring solitude. Yet amid this struggle lies a truth that cannot be ignored. You were born to feel the unfathomable, to taste the bittersweet nectar of life that many are too afraid to savor. This intensity, this enduring cost, is what makes your journey real. It marks your path with moments of profound connection, however fleeting, and lights up the darkness with glimmers of undiscovered beauty. Visual. A montage shows moments of quiet connection. A brief, understanding glance between strangers, an unexpected smile in a crowded place, a shared silence that speaks volumes. Yes, the cost of living deeply is significant. It means accepting that you will sometimes walk through life in a state of perpetual melancholy, that your soul will collect both jewels and thorns. But it also means that when you do connect, when you find those rare hearts that resonate with your own, it is nothing short of transformative. Because in those rare moments, when two souls meet beyond the superficial, you come to realize that the cost was never about the weight you carried. It was about the riches you discovered hidden within. Each tear shed in solitude refines you. Every quiet moment of introspection carves a deeper capacity for love, wisdom, and art. Visual. A close-up. of eyes shining with unshed tears that reflect light. A slow pan to a silhouette of a person embracing the sunrise. Sometimes, the world may seem unkind to those who feel so intensely. They may never understand that your brilliance lies in the myriad shades of your sorrow, in the vivid colors of your joy. They may never see that the very things you consider burdens are, in truth, the seeds of a beauty so profound that it defies description. And yet, here you stand, not despite the cost, but because of it. Each struggle adds a layer to the masterpiece of your soul. Each wound is a testament to the depth that lives within you. The music swells softly as the imagery shifts to a breathtaking view of a valley bathed in the golden light of dusk. The scene is simultaneously peaceful and stirring. So, allow yourself to bear this cost. Let it shape you, inspire you, and teach you about the intricate tapestry of life. For every moment of loneliness, every pang of isolation, there is an equal measure of beauty waiting to be unveiled. In the quiet spaces between heartbeats, in the silent conversation with your own soul, there is strength. There is transformation as you journey further into the night of your thoughts. Remember this: your depth is not a burden. It is your signature, a mark of someone who lives fully, who sees clearly, who cares fiercely. And although the path is steep and often solitary, every step taken in truth is a step toward a future where the unseen finally becomes celebrated. Visual. The screen gradually shifts to a star-studded sky, each star a spark of hope and resilience. The gentle music gives way to a hopeful undertone. Let this moment remind you that the cost of carrying depth is, paradoxically, the foundation of your most enduring strength. In a world that often celebrates the surface, your soul's silent journey is a quiet revolution, a promise of beauty that transcends the ordinary. The camera slowly zooms out, revealing the solitary figure once more at the cliff's edge, now with a stance that hints at both acceptance and determination. Narrator, voice resolute and warm. This is your truth. To feel deeply is to live profoundly. Embrace every part of your inner world, for in its complexities lie the seeds of all that is extraordinary. The final notes of the music linger as the screen gradually fades to black, leaving behind a moment of reflective stillness. End of section. 2 with a powerful ending. Let the weight of your truth be the beacon that guides you through every storm.